All right, guys, so we're going to do those long bands again tonight. I'm kind of continuing that in for our workout for March, but you can modify with mini bands and with dumbbells. Along with bands tonight, if you do have a set of dumbbells handy or even just a chair would be fine. We're going to use them for a glute exercise where we'll need to put our hands on them and balance. So either a chair or dumbbells that you can put your hands on, either one. We won't be actually lifting them unless you don't have long bands, then you'll be lifting your dumbbells. So all that to say, let's go ahead and get warmed up. We're going to begin with some easy, we'll kind of go easy, hard warm up. Okay, does that sound good? So lateral stepping is our first exercise, just getting moving side to side. And this doesn't have to be hard because we will make it hard by turning it into a side shuffle in just a few moments. But just kind of squat down and up, get your feet moving. If you haven't moved very much today, it's a great way to start it out. All right, level 2, okay, all you're gonna do is just add a little gallop in between. So there's a little push off in between. Of course, you can stay with the low impact option if you want. Great job, make sure you're landing soft in those heels. And one more time, now we're gonna turn it up, take it into a side shuffle. So it's fast feet to each end, just like that. Your butt's nice and low. Our goal is just gradually bringing the heart rate up. Good, and we'll do one more down and back right here. Nice and easy. And then right through the middle, we're gonna step touch. So hold right here, just step tap. Sorry, step tap, not step touch. Just side to side. So just bring it down, roll your shoulders back and around. From here, these side taps are gonna turn into modified jacks. So all you're gonna do is just take your hands overhead, tap it side to side, make sure you have a little squat in between here. Perfect. This is your level 1. And then level 2, we're gonna take it into a slow jumping jack. Slow jumping jack, so it's just out and in. So land soft in the squat and land soft in the squat in that narrow position as well. Hey, Shelly. Good, we'll do 2 more slow and then we're gonna turn it up for about 15 seconds. Ready, set, here we go. Little faster. Low impact version is fast, but tap. Good, keep going. And you've got 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Good, I want you to take your leg, cross it over, step behind, tap behind, step, cross. I know you're gonna get all twisted up here. All right, so what we're doing here is mobilizing our hips, okay? Mobilizing our hips. And you may only have room to do this much, okay, karaoke, but if you have a little bit more room, we're gonna turn it up a little faster, so try it right here. So you wanna get your arms going at the same time, just like this. So notice that my feet are moving, small movements, but fast. I'm getting my arms side to side. So the really best way to think about this is if the direction you're turning your hips, your arms go across your body. Good, a little bit faster if you feel good about this, okay? It's kind of hard in a small space, but we're gonna use it. Now, it's not meant to throw your back out or anything like that. So if it's hurting your back, take it down a notch. 1 more to each side. And last one right here. And done. All right, high knees. So just easy high knees. Bring them up, marching high. Try to break the line in your hip flexor, right? So a lot of times we march right here. Okay, we want to strengthen our hip flexors by driving the knees higher. Perfect. So next level, you're gonna add a little hop, 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 hop. Okay, so kind of like you're going for a skip, right? Nobody really goes for a skip anymore, but hop, hop, hop. And then we'll go right into our high knees next, a little bit faster in just a moment. 1 more on each side, and let's take off right here. So keep that same height. I know it's hard when you're going fast, but try it, or stay with the skips, okay? Again, up high. And here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Side lunge. Hold. Stay right there for a moment. And let's take it over to the other side. Ooh, that feels good. All right. We got a lot of lateral movement tonight. That's why we're doing all these lateral warm-ups. All right, we're going to take this a little bit faster. So a little deeper, a little faster. So down and up. Check your knees. You want your bent knee to point towards your toes. Perfect. And now adding on, we're gonna add a twist. So bent knee and twist, come center, twist, come center. Start feeling the core wake up. One more to each side. Very good. And done. Butt kickers are next. So this is a really great stretch for our quads. It's also activating our hamstrings, back of the leg. And this is your low impact. Now add a little down and up. So mini squat in between, maybe a little bit faster. Again, just bringing your heart rate up. Perfect. So this is your low impact version. High impact, we're just gonna take it up. Now notice I'm still landing in bent knees. Good. Chest is up, not leaning forward. Stay nice and upright. Now get your heels all the way to your butt. Here's 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, heel digs to the front. Ooh, that feels good. Stretch out those calves. We're gonna come to the end of our mat and we'll take it into some slow mountain climbers. So end of your mat, hinge at your hips for a moment, walk out. We're gonna be in a plank position to start with. Okay, so if you need to be on your knees first for the first 15 seconds, you can do that. Okay, we're just gonna hold. Exhale deep into your abdominals. Now, if you're on your knees and you wanna stay there, your option is side to side, just like this. If you're on your toes, bring your knee right in through the middle, but keep your back flat. So you choose your position. Great job. If you're on your knees, it's going to be a little hard to go fast. So if you want to come up to your hands and toes, you can. Or you have that slow option. Ready? Just 15 seconds. Let's speed it up. Right here. Good. Try to engage your core as you pump your knees to your chest. 3, 2, and sit back. Child's pose and stretch. Getting hot. Woo! All right, we've got one more warm-up exercise. We're gonna come up into a downward facing dog. So tuck your toes, rock back, let your chest just melt into your thighs. Spread out your fingers so you can grip the ground. We're just pausing right here. All right, next layer, guys. I want you to take your right hand, okay? My hands are slipping a little bit. So right hand, and you're just gonna tap to your middle, like right under your belly button, and then right back up. Tap to your belly button area, and right back up. So we're just transferring weight. We're waking up our shoulders, trying to stabilize. And this is your low intensity option. Your next option, if you want it, is to reach across your body to your calf or ankle, keeping your hips high, keeping your heels pressing toward the ground. Trying to get a twist underneath the rib cage. Great job. You've got one more on each side. Here's that last one. And done. Rock forward into a plank. Drop your knees, bend your elbows, and lift your chest nice and high. All right, we should be feeling warm at this point and ready to go. So, rock back, move your hips side to side. All right, so we've got some repetition tonight. That's good. All right, we're gonna use our long bands. Like I said, I'll give you options for mini bands or weights if you don't have long bands. But we're gonna start with a banded back-stepping skater. Okay, I know that sounds really big. So if you don't have a long band, put a mini band on your legs. If you don't have a mini band, then you're just gonna do back-stepping taps. All right, if you've got a long band, you're gonna step inside of it just like this, okay? So if you have the long band, you're gonna step here. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna have 40 seconds of work, and we're gonna have a 20-second active recovery. Your active recovery is going to be bicep curls, okay? So if you are using a mini band, make sure you have dumbbells really close by so that you can grab them quickly. Here's what this looks like, all right? You're gonna step back and then step in. You're gonna step back and in. So if you have a mini band is around either the lower legs, like right above the calves, or above your knees. This is your move. It doesn't seem like much, but trust me, once you get going, it's gonna feel amazing. All right, let me get that timer going for us. And like I said, you're going to have some repetition, so if it doesn't make sense the first time, hopefully the second time through, you'll get it. Here we go, ready? And begin. So nice tight bands, tap back And you're going slow. Tap back. You want to land in a heel to the ground as you tap back. Good. So it's really not a skater, is it? Okay, but it's kind of that motion. If you were in a box, you would just be pushing your heel back to the corner. Now, if you are using a mini band around your legs, maybe pick up your dumbbells and just hold an isometric curl like we're doing with our bands. Because you're gonna need those weights for your active recovery right here. So everybody stand up, bicep curls. Woo! That feels good. Okay, so slow and steady. Now we have 2 times through this whole combo, or that little combo. So you're gonna do it again in 3 seconds. So go back to your isometric hold and back to your back corner taps. Now be mindful that your band is not snapping you back in. You are really slowing your foot back under your hips. Good job. It's a lot to think about. I know if your arms are getting tired from holding the band, okay, you could put them a little lower on your hips, just like that, if you wanted to. Good job. Keep going, keep going. We've got 5 seconds left. And I think I just realized I forgot to put me on the right view here. Sorry about that. Okay, you got bicep curls. Go. Bicep curls. Everybody's going. There we go. 5 seconds left. Come on, enjoy this. And you've got one more time. And done. All right. So if you have a mini band, keep it on your legs. If you're using a long band, keep it right where it is. Because our next thing that we're doing is a tick-tock. So you have your band. If your band's not tight enough, you're going to cross it in front of your body, just like this. You've got a mini band on, great. You're going to lift your leg and then squat right through the center. So mini squat, leg lift to the side. So even without weight, right, you're still getting work by lifting that leg to the side. Alternating exercise right here, okay, is press backs with your band or with your dumbbells, either one. All right, here we go. So tick-tock, bend the knees, lift, squat down, lift, squat down. Now it's really easy to do this when we do our tick-tock, so try to keep your shoulders over your hips. And control the leg right back down. Whew, I am feeling this already. I hope you are too. It's also great for balance. Good job. You're doing great. Now I try to make these alternating exercises, okay, work different muscles so you get a little breather. So hopefully you feel that when we go to the tricep kickbacks. And done. Okay, so push back, bend the elbows, and then straighten the arms. So you're hinging at your hips. Come on. You've only got 10 more seconds here. It's a bend and stretch. If your weights are too heavy, you can alternate arms, just like this. And one more time, right back into our tick-tock. So hold the weight again, and lift, squat, lift, squat. Good job. Remember, you can always work harder by crossing your band, or if you've got a mini band on, take your legs further apart. Good job, good job. Over halfway right here, we're doing great. Can you squeeze your glutes together around your tailbone, as well as working your medial glutes to lift the leg. And you got one more on each side. Those tricep kickbacks are coming right here. So tip forward and push, just like this. All right, so we are about ready to finish up round one. So after round one, we're gonna move into a core exercise. So between every round, we've got core work. And done. Whew. Great, set your band or your weights down, shake it out. Okay, so on this one, core work also incorporates back, glutes, kind of anywhere around this midsection, front and back and side. So this is where you need dumbbells or possibly a low chair or table. What you're gonna do is put your dumbbells on the ground or put your hands on a table or chair. Knees are going to be bent just like this. We're gonna lift one leg back behind us, tap down to the ground, and then lift back up, okay? That's all it is for round one. Round two will get a little more interesting. You've got 30 seconds on each side, each leg, and a little more fun after that. So get ready. So using the dumbbells is harder. You have to bend lower. You have to really balance and use your core. So let's try right leg back, and we lift and lower. Good. So be mindful that your back is not rounded like this. You're gonna bend that standing or that stabilizing leg. Great job. And it's not about how high you can go. It's about the squeeze in the glutes. Good job, almost there. We're gonna make a quick change to the other side. So get ready and do that now. Switch legs, and you're off again. So if you feel like blood's rushing to your head at all, just keep your eyes looking forward. Bend your standing leg a little more. Good work, good work. Almost there. So I feel this a ton in my glutes, especially, okay, in those medial glutes that we already worked from doing the TikTok and the back stepping tap. Okay, you're gonna change again. Here we go. Right back at it. Now, you have an option for a variation in the second time through. Okay, you can tap behind and then straight up the middle. Okay, so tap behind, straight up the middle if you would like to. Does make it a little more challenging on all aspects. And let's get one more, and the same goes for the other side. So switch it up, extend the legs, start with the regular taps, and then when you're ready for more, tap across the midline and back up. Good job, I know it's hard. Again, check in with your standing leg. It should not be going straight at all. Good job, almost there. We'll give our legs a break on this next round, okay? And done. Woo. All right, set your dumbbells down, move your hips side to side. Awesome work. Now, moving on, we're gonna get our bands again. Okay, we're gonna go into a front raise for this first exercise. If you don't have a long band and you have a mini band, then you're gonna pull your band apart and do front raises right here, okay? If you've got your long band, you're gonna do alternating raises to the front. If it feels good on your shoulders, you can do both arms at the same time. Either one's fine. Okay, we are going 30 seconds at a time. Our alternating interval here is a little more challenging. It's a burpee with a knee lift. Here's what it looks like. We're gonna come down, grab a push-up in the bottom, come up, drive a knee, down, and drive a knee. If you want modification, tap back, drive a knee, tap back, drive a knee. Your choice. 30-30 on the clock. Get ready. And here we go. So there's no breaks in between. You're just gonna drop your weight and go right into that burpee. Good job. If you're doing a front raise with a mini band, both arms at the same time. Okay? I'm just doing it with one arm at a time because this band is heavy. If you're using weights and that feels okay on your shoulders, either alternate or both arms at the same time. It's up to you. All right, coming up. Drop your weight right here. Get ready for that burpee right now. Let's go. Push up in the bottom and drive a knee. Come right back down. And remember, low intensity. Tap back and knee. You can do it. Come on. 10 seconds to go. So it's core work, isn't it? Right here as we cross that knee. And time. Woo. Okay, right back to that first move again. So grab your band. Let me show you that mini band option again. Okay, if you're using a mini band, front raise only. Here we go. And begin. You choose your front raise option. Good job. So a lot of times when our Arms go away from our midline, guess what happens? It puts a little tug on our back. So do not let this happen to let your arm go forward. Keep your hips tucked under. You've got this. 5 seconds. We're going right back into those burpees and drop your weight. Right now, let's go. Get down, drive your knee. Now, if you want to make this more fun, here's what happens. It's a hop with your knee. Ha. Come on, fire it up. Get intense with your movements. One more rep. And done. Whew. Awesome job. 2 times down. That's great. Next up, curtsy lunge. So, 2 options, mini band or long band. Long band, you're gonna fold it in half. Okay, just like this. You're gonna do a chest press. As you do a curtsy lunge, press out in front. Chest press, right here. If you're using a mini band, right, hold it apart, pull it in, press it out. Just like that, here we go. We'll go 30 seconds on and begin. All right, so alternating exercise to this is either mountain climbers, okay, or side climbing lunges, which is also down on the ground. I'll give a moment's demonstration before we get going. Come on, keep that band as taut as you can. Last one, and done. All right, to the ground. Modification, if you want to be upright, back stepping lunges only. Otherwise, to the ground, mountain climbers, which we warmed up, or side climbers. You choose. 30 seconds. Here we go. Begin. Come on, push, push. If you're doing upright lunges, awesome. You gotta do what's best for you. If you're doing these side climbers, make sure your heel is getting all the way to the ground and your foot is flat. Come on, 7 seconds to go. We've got this. And one more rep, done. Recover, get back up. Woo! Let's grab that band again. Guess what? We revisit our curtsy lunges. So nice top band, chest and back working hard. Get ready and begin. Elbows drive straight back, chest open wide. And you just tuck that leg behind every single time. Great core work, right? You know this. We bring our opposite elbow slightly toward our knee. Automatic crunch. Good job, good job. Can you pull your band tighter? Ah, and done, to the ground. Guess what? We finished with side climbers, mountain climbers, or the back stepping lunge option. Get down and go. Come on. Can you intensify this by speeding it up? These are super hard, I know they are. But you're tough. And you've got great endurance. Come on, 10 seconds to go. Whew. One more, and done. This is your break time. So get a drink of water if you need one. And we'll move into our core break. Okay, so we're gonna take it down to the ground. If you've got a long band, you're gonna use it. If you don't have a long band, you're just going to do a star crunch. So if you have a long band, a handle band, put it on your right foot, just like so. And we're gonna hold on to that long band with our left hand, wrap it around a couple times. All right, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna take your leg out to the side. Sorry, my other leg didn't wanna listen. There we go, out to the side and then right back in. So go as long as you can out to the side and back in. I know it's kind of funky if you were doing this without the band, right? Okay. My legs don't want to do what they're supposed to. There we go. This is your option. It's a star crunch. We did this a few weeks ago. That's your option. All right. So 30 seconds on one side, well, 30 on the other. Here we go. Grab your band nice and tight and open out to the side and right back up. So as you've started to realize, the slower you move with these bands, the more challenging it is. Can you move to the corners? That is your goal. Good job, good job. And done with that side. Guess what? We're gonna switch to the other side. Quickly change up your band. Or if you are doing just the no band option, get ready for the switch. Here we go. And begin. Again, you wanna work harder? Choke up on your band a little bit more. Wrap your hand. Think about hips being level on the ground. Make that band so tight that you have to hold on to the ground with your opposite hand. And done. We're gonna switch again. One more on each side. Enjoy these recoveries, right? Because we got hard work coming. So wrap the hand, get ready, and begin right here. Oops. Start that timer. Here we go. Out to the side. Make your leg go out and up, right? Make it move. Stretch the band. Good job. Almost there. Like one more rep, maybe two. And done on that side. Finish it up. And let's switch to the other side. Final round of core. We'll get back into the band work again. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And begin. Come on, tighten it all up. Come on, can you take your arm further out to the side? That is what makes this challenging. Good job. Getting close. Come on, give me one more rep right here and finish it up. And you are done. All right, back to our feet. So this next one has a chop and a lunge incorporated into it. So if you're using a long band, lay it on the ground, put your right foot on the band, and then grab a hold of the band with your opposite arm, okay? I'm gonna show you this option first. If you don't have a long band, I'll show you another option. So practice with me. So the band's on the ground, it goes over your right foot, you grab it with your left hand, and you're gonna lunge to the side as you put pressure on that foot, and pull, and then step right in. So lunge, hold, and in, okay? If you don't have a band, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna have your feet together, you're gonna lunge and row with a dumbbell, just like this, okay? So we've got 30 seconds, and then following this, you're gonna take a quick change, and you're gonna row only, right here, row only, okay? So here we go, 30 seconds on the clock, and let's go. Come on, lunge and pull. If this is not tight enough, what do? You choke up on that band. Come on, you got this. Do you notice how you have to really press your foot down to anchor the band? That's on purpose. The band should be going over the top of your foot, and that helps keep it in place. Come on, guys, you got this. One more rep right here. And done. Now hold right here, bend at the hips, cross body, pull. Just straight up and back. If you've got dumbbells, you're just using the dumbbell, right? Good work. Now we are gonna switch to the other side for this next time through. Good work, good work. Come on, give me 5 seconds more. Think about pulling up and back. One more rep, and done. All right, lay out your band. If you're using it, step on it with the other foot. cross the band over, and get ready for the lunges to the other side with that high pull. If you're using dumbbells, get ready to go. And begin. We lunge and pull. Remember, slower the better. Come on, pause. Good job. It's a high pull. The elbow goes up at that diagonal. Nice work, nice work. You gotta pull so hard. Try to get the hand all the way up to your chin. And one more. All right, you're gonna step close together. Okay, and it's a low row. It's bent over. Choke up on that band if you want to. Nice job. These are challenging. I know they are. Your shoulders, your back, working so hard. Good job. Come on, give me 3 more big rows right here. Here's 3. And 2. One more time. Good job. Now guess what? It all repeats. One more time. So lay out your band, step it in, get ready. Band comes across. Okay, we lunge towards the hand that we're pulling with. That is where we're lunging towards. Get ready, get set, and begin. Now maybe you can go lower in your lunge on the second time through. Good job. Come on, pull. Now I know your body wants to do this whole rotational thing. We're not doing that right now. We're just pulling straight across the body. Try to land soft in your heel. Come on, 2 more. And 1 more time. Good, you're gonna plant your feet right here. Bend your knees and row. Now you wanna make this more challenging. Take your same foot as your rowing arm and pick it up off the ground. Come on, try it. What have you got to lose? Nothing. Come on, try it. You're balancing, you're stabilizing with those hips. Row a little slower. Come on, 3 more. And last one. Done. All right, reset. Again, same thing, other side. Whew. It's getting a little tough, isn't it? Get ready, pull with your opposite arm, and begin. We lunge and pull. Good job, good job. If it's getting too much on the shoulders, just hold the band right by your hips and lunge only. Or hold the dumbbell right by your hips and lunge only. Can you put a little more force into this lunge? As you press off that foot, drive yourself up to standing. 1 more time. And feet together, bend at the hips and the knees, and pull. Now remember that option to intensify. Take your other leg off the ground. The same leg as your moving arm. Good job, good job. Come on. 10 seconds to go. Can you bend your standing knee? You're doing amazing. Whew. And let's go 1 more and done. All right, awesome job, guys. So moving on, roll those shoulders a little forward and back, right? Feels good. Now, we're gonna take this into a side plank. Okay, this one, a little bit challenging, but I think you can do it. Now, if you don't have a band, you're gonna just do exactly what I'm doing without a band. If you have a band, you're gonna strap up. So let's start with our right foot first. You're gonna put the band, the handle of the band on your right foot. You're gonna rest on your left side. I realize that I'm not mirroring you, so I'm sorry about that. All right, so option 1, right? Wrap your hand in the band, okay? Create some tightness in the band, and we're gonna come onto our hips right here. So you're just holding the band. That's your first option. Your knees are grounded, your feet are on top of each other, and we're gonna just lift up and then lower our hips down. And lift up and lower it down. So that's the first level, and we'll go from there. Ready, set, and begin. Lift up and down. So you can bend your knees to go down and up, or if you're feeling good about this, you're just gonna do side bends with your legs straight. So already just holding this band taut, right? You're feeling a little extra work that maybe you don't normally feel on a side plank. Good job. One more time. And done. Oh, flip over. Same thing other side. So unstrap, go to the other side. And once again, knees bent or legs straight, up to you. Hold your band tight by the shoulder. And let's go. Hips up, hips down. Whew. Good job. And if it feels better to just stay up in a plank the whole time, by all means, do that. Woo! This is gonna get a little more fun next time through. Are you ready? You know we're having fun with bands. And last one, and done. All right, so if you don't have a long band and you wanna use a dumbbell for this next one, I'm gonna show you that option. Switch your feet again with the band. So if you are using a dumbbell, okay, here's what's gonna happen. Okay, your feet are here on top of each other. And dumbbell option is right here. You're gonna come down and then you're gonna lift up. And you're gonna come down and you're gonna lift up. Optional if you want it. If you're using the band, you're gonna wrap your hand in that band. As you come up, you're gonna press into a long reach and then come back down, long reach, and then come back down. Your choice. They're all good. Here we go. Begin. Wrap your hand in the band and let's go for it. Up and lower down. So remember, the dumbbell is going straight up. It's not good for us to do that with the band. So we're going in a long position here. Okay. And maybe you just want to use the arm only, no weight, no band. No problem. Come on. Last one and done. Whew. Make that switch to the other side. That's some really great lat work for those of us using the band. All right, last time through this set. Wrap your hand, get some resistance. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Up, reach. Not enough resistance right there, so we add more. Notice it's a punch and it's a retraction. Come on. Stay strong. You've got this. Good job. We're so close. 5 seconds to go. And last one. And done. Woo! All right. Unwrap. All right, let's move on. So this next set I really like. If you have heavy dumbbells and you don't have a band, then you're going to be doing a suitcase carry or a suitcase bend. If you're using the band tonight, you're gonna fold your band in half so that your handles are together. And you're gonna step on that loop side of it so that you're like carrying a suitcase, right? The more resistance you want, you just step closer to the handles. So you're gonna stand upright. We're gonna bend to the side, knees are soft, chin is in, and we're gonna pull ourselves upright just like that. So if you have a dumbbell, you're just gonna hinge over to the side. So we are back to 40-second timer here. This is gonna burn. And then your alternating exercise, okay, is going to be an isometric hold right here. Nope, I'm sorry, I still lied to you. Okay, your alternating exercise, you're just gonna step in, drop one handle, and press up and down. Okay, so that's your alternating 20-second exercise right there. And then we'll pick it up and do that same side again. All right, here we go, 40 seconds. And begin. So we hinge, we stand up. If this is not enough, what do? Move closer to your handles. Down and up. We don't want to feel any tension in our low back. So if you do, bend your knees or start to engage your obliques a little more. Good job. Like you're bending down to pick up your suitcase, right? And you stand back up. So it's okay to bend a little bit on the way down. Now, that change is coming where you're going to drop one handle and possibly move toward the bend in your band right here. Okay, one handle and then press. And then press. Good job. Good job. You do what you need to do. Maybe you need to grab a dumbbell instead of a band. You can do that. Nice work. 3 and 2. One more time. Grab a hold of those handles again. Okay, choke up on the band, and we bend same side. Grab that suitcase, pick it up. Good, feeling the obliques. Love it. So it's okay to let that band go a little slack and then tighten it up. Make it as heavy as you can. Last 10 seconds. I'm gonna even go a little bit more just for fun, right? You know this is a terrible idea for fun, but this is what we do at boot camp. Come on, one more and done. Okay, release a little, one weight only. Come on, challenge yourself. You don't have to do this arm again. Come on, press. Slow on the way down. Use a dumbbell if you're not using a band. Come on. And done. Woo! We made it through that side. Let's try the other side, shall we? So, same thing. Or use a heavy dumbbell. Side bends and overhead presses. All right, here we go. Let's begin. Shoulders back in place, hinge, and upright. Remember, you've got to bend your knees a little bit, just a touch. Good job. So it's good to practice these movements in a controlled setting, right? Because if you go do this really quickly and you're not strong in those areas, this is where we usually tend to put some torque in our back and have pain for a few days. So be gentle with your body. One more time and get ready, loosen up a little bit. One band only and go for it. Press up. Doing great. Doing great. Good job. So close. And going back to that suitcase again. Grab a hold quickly. Choke up on the band. Make it tight. You guys are doing amazing. So just to frame this up for you, here's where we're going. We're going to finish this little section up. Okay, we're going to go do a core exercise. And then we've got a quick high intensity interval at the end to just really cap us off for the night, all right? So that's what's coming. It's everything you've already seen. 5 seconds to go. And done. Grab that band, single hand right here, and push. Come on, push it up. Knees are soft. You've got this. Great work, great work. Come on, 2 more reps. That's it. And done. All right, guys. So moving on. We're gonna take our band, our long band or our mini band. Got some really aggressive squirrels right now. They're like circling around me. Okay, so you're gonna take your mini band if you're using that, and put it on your quads. If you're not using a mini band, okay, you are gonna use a long band. We're gonna put it over the top of our hips. So we're gonna move into some hip bridges next. Here's what this looks like. I want you to use your long band and wrap your hands, okay, and put it over your hips just like this, and you're gonna push your palms to the ground. This is challenging, right? And we're gonna lift up and then lower back down. If you've got a flexible enough mini band that you can use and put over your hips, you know, and hold down by your side, you're welcome to do that, but it's a little bit more awkward, I feel like. So 30 seconds right here. So we're gonna go up and down, try to keep our hands grounded if you're using the long band. Okay, at the interval, we're gonna stay up, and we're gonna kick, and we're gonna kick, and kick. So just like that. All right, 30 seconds on. Let me change timers here, and get ready. Get set, and go. So just up and down to begin with. Up. And maybe you don't want to use a band at all. You just want to do your own body weight. That's fine. Up. Great job. Great job. Come on. Squeeze your butt at the top. You should feel your arms working hard if you're using a long band. Trying to push your hands to the ground. One more rep. All right, on this next one, stay up, and now kick. Like you're trying to shut the door. and shut the door. If you need an arm or upper body break, take your band and lighten it up and just kick only. But if you can keep that tension on, do it. Great work. Woo! Almost there. Now we are gonna have a quick switch and do a different core exercise and then come back to this, all right? And done. All right, flip over. No band necessary on this one. These are plank shoulder taps. These can be done on your knees, slowly tapping the shoulders, or on your toes. We're gonna alternate with the same exercise we did in the beginning, either the tap to the middle or the reach across your body. So 30 on for each one. Let's start with the plank shoulder taps and begin. Slow reaches across your midline. Come on, you've got this. Nice job. Now you really gotta fight the rotation on this because your body wants to open to the side, but you're not gonna let that happen. All right, as soon as you hear that timer, we're reaching our hips back. Go now and reach across your midline or right under your belly button, either one. Try to keep your heels grounded. And it's slow and controlled. Enjoy that twist. Come on. We'll go back to our hip bridge as soon as we're done with this. And done. Lay yourself back down. Grab your band. You've got one more time through that whole set. All right, here we go. Band on either your legs or band across your midline. And begin. Hips up and down to begin with. And we're pressing our arms toward the ground. It's always much harder than it looks, right? Come on, hips up. Dig your heels in a little. All right, moving through it. You've only got 3 seconds to go. Remember, we're gonna keep our hips up and get ready for the kick. Hold up and kick. Come on, try to keep your arms pressing down as long as you can. Good job, good job. Stronger kick. Drive with your heel. Pull back as tight as you can. Come on, almost there. We've got 8 seconds to go. It's getting tough. Whew. And done. All right, we got to flip. We got our final minute of core and then bringing the heart rate back up. So plank position, shoulder taps, ready, set. Let's do it. These are such hard moves at the end of class when everything is tired, but you can do it. Remember, if you can't keep your hips from going side to side, you just drop your knees and focus on your form. Good job. One more time. And rock yourself back. Press back. Downward facing dog. Reach. Twist underneath the rib cage. Come on, extend that arm as low as you can to the ankle. Almost there. We can get one more on each side right here. And done. All right. Now don't think about recovering yet because we're not there. We're going back up to our feet. Okay, we're gonna revisit those warm-up exercises, but we're not gonna go in a level 1, 2, and 3. We're just gonna hit 3, okay, that hardest level right away for a quick little, I know it's a Tabata, okay, it's always, feels like we use that timer a lot, but it's just such a really quick way to get our business done. So 20-second side shuffles, all right? We're gonna add on to these side shuffles after the first one. So ready, let's go. Side shuffle, come on. These are fast feet. Now, here's a little action if you want it. 2 jacks at each end. Remember how we added those in? Come on. So it's either regular side shuffle or add the jacks at the end. to intensify. And done, right here, recover. Whew. Nice 10-second recovery. You're gonna do that one more time. Ready, set, go. Come on, fast feet. As hard as you can. Remember, this is your last time to push. To get all your energy out before you get to put your jammies on and enjoy your night. And time is up. Right there. Perfect. Okay. So coming up next, we've got skips. Okay. Skips, skips, skips. Okay. We've got 4 skips. 1, 2, 3. High knees fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip. Up, up. High knees fast. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Skip, skip. High knees fast. I know it's a little mental challenge, isn't it? And rest. We're gonna do it again. Now if that was too much, just choose one or the other, that's fine. We're gonna do it one more time. And go, skip, 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side. Do it again, Hup. Come on, push. Skips always put a smile on your face, you know they do. Last time, up. And done, recover. All right, butt kickers are next. Now here's what it looks like. 1, so you're squatting low 4 times, and then fast 4. Ready? Let's go. 4, 3, come on, squat. Fast 4, 4, 3, 2, do it again. Down and up, and fast 4. Come on, down and up. Fast 4, 4, 3, 2, rest right here. Go again. We got one more. This is our final round. 20 seconds on. Let's go. Oh, sorry. And begin. Down and up. Come on, heels up. Do it again. Down and up. Make sure it's a squat. Come on, you've got this. 8 seconds. And that is it right there. You made it. So, heels to the front. Bring your heart rate down just for a moment. We're gonna move into some stretching. Actually, your heart rate's gonna come down the rest of the time, but gradually bring it down. All right, heel to the front. Push your hips back. Reach your arms out. I want you to stay here for just a moment here. Feels so good. Hamstring release. You want to keep your back flat while you're here. So if it means reaching higher instead of out, great. All right, back leg comes up, and we enjoy a quad stretch, and we lift that arm up. All right, the foot you're holding on to goes out in front, and we sink back for another hamstring release. And then if it feels good, take those arms up, extend past your ears, and step onto your front foot. Grab a hold of your back foot, tuck your hips under, and release your quad. Woo! All right, we're gonna bring ourselves down to the ground, onto our hands and knees. Let me get a quick drink. Okay, so onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes, and we're just gonna sit ourselves back. So not sitting on our heels, but pushing our body weight back with our toes tucked under. We're gonna feel a nice stretch in the bottoms of our feet. Good. Then from here, we're gonna push our body forward and round up. And release, arching the back. And then we'll do that again. So toes tucked under, push your hips back. You have the bottoms of your feet are tight, or you struggle with plantar fasciitis or anything like this, is maybe a good pain, the stretch. And then roll up, scoop your belly button in. And release out of that. Right there. All right, back into a downward facing dog just for a moment. Not staying here long, but we're gonna lift our right leg up. Send our right leg forward into a lunge. Okay, back leg is straight. We'll just tap our knee down and up to start with. And then you can leave your back knee down. So if your right leg is forward, I want you to bring your right arm out in front of you. Windmill it back, just touch to your hip. And then windmill it forward and touch to the ground. One more time. Windmill up and back. And then all the way forward. Very good. Okay, so now this back leg, we're going to tuck it underneath our hip and go into that 90-90 position, right? So it's a little bit different. Feel the release in the hip flexor. We're going to take both arms up, palms together. Okay, trying not to let our hips do this, but tuck them under. And lift up and back. Good. Keeping this tuck position, keep your hands together and just tip over towards your right leg. We did a lot of side body work today, so stretch here. And then pull your elbows down, palms open wide. Good job. And let's take our hands back to the ground. Press back into a downward facing dog. And this time our left leg will come up. And then we'll send it forward into a lunge. And it's a straight leg lunge with our knee right over our ankle. And we'll just drop our knee down and up. And then let the knee rest on the ground. Great job. And again, left arm, so same arm as front leg, reaches forward, windmills back, and then goes back in reverse to touch the ground. One more time. Up. And right back to the ground. And hold. Okay, back leg comes in. We go back into our tucked hip position. Both arms up. Ooh. It's hard to get into that spinal extension sometimes, isn't it? Our bodies don't always want to be upright and erect, but good for us to practice. So again, hips are pressing forward. You're pressing your shin to the ground. And now lift up and back. Press your palms together. I know it's hard to do. You can even bend if you need to a little bit. And then lift up and over towards your front leg or the side of your front leg. Stretch your arms as long as you can. And release. Good job. Roll your shoulders back. Okay, we're going to take our legs wide. So come into a wide squat position here and just come down to the ground. And I want you to just rock side to side. If this doesn't feel good on your knees, okay, you can be up here and just kind of rock side to side from big toe to little toe. But just some good ankle mobility. Whew. A little bit of grinding and popping in the knees. And then we'll lift our hips up. And hands come together, sweep yourself up. And let's take a rotation. So rotate to one side. Give yourself a little hug around the hips. And rotate to the other side. And hug around the hips. And one last thing. Let's just let our chin hang down by our chest. And then take a peek at one shoulder. We're not rolled forward, okay, but, and then peek at the other shoulder. Then look up to the sky, kind of at a corner. And up and over to the other side. And eyes up the middle, chin tucked up. Good job. Shrug your shoulders up and down. And we're done with the work tonight, guys. Good job. So quick touch base, right? So this is our third week. So we're on exercise. That is our focus, right? For our lifestyle behavior assessment. There we go. And so obviously you guys are getting 2 times a week, which is wonderful. But something to think about is how are you doing with those other days of the week? Are you scheduling them into your life? Okay, you put them in your calendar. Are you just hoping they happen? Because I love to hope things that will happen with exercise, but that doesn't always just work out. So life gets in the way a lot of times. So start thinking about how that's going, what you wrote in the beginning. where you're at right now and if you need to make any changes or not, okay? So if you want to talk more about that, I'm totally here for you and we can do that. But if you need to get going, I understand that as well, okay?